Hold on, I'm not ready to do this yet. Just chill out on the title screen, please. I apologize for my continued why I continue to do that, but there's a reason. Not a good reason, but a reason. Okay, excuse me. It's blue sky time. Barely hear that. But hello everyone, how are you going? Okay. So, Ninja Gaiden Ragebound is now out. The official 2D Ninja Gaiden 4 that I've been asking for decades. So that's why we're playing Lords of Exile. I don't know. I can't make it make sense. The elders speak of a time of great instability. When Galagar the Wrathful left the kingdom something. In those days, legend said the gods had spared a child called Gabriel. Of unknown origin, he was brought up by a noble Western family, who instructed him in the art of swordsmanship and chivalry. Like the Torii Gate. Yet he was a boy when marauders attacked his village. Like ninja. Teaching him that the weak often suffer at the hands of the strong. That night, Gabriel vowed that he would never bow his head to anybody afterwards. Becoming Galagar's most deadly henchman, scores of victims fell beneath his hands? Maybe it was hands. Such was his ferocity that he struck fear into the heart of Galagar himself. Gabriel's betrothed killed as a warning that none should... Okay. With the corpse of his beloved in his arms, weighted down by guilt, Gabriel's heart was overwhelmed by bloodlust and darkness. That night, he was herald Galagar's downfall and set in motion a tale of vengeance. Okay. The problem partially is that I had trouble reading that because of the cursive L's for a font in an 8-bit style video game. Squidbit. You don't even give me time to read the stuff. I'm not going to read it again. But regardless, that doesn't mean anything. The game looks very good, and I would like to try it. Call it a Castlevania-like. I do not think that is a Metroidvania. If anything, it might be more like Simon's Quest, but I'm not for sure. We're about to find out. I thought it was more of a medieval Europe kind of thing, but it looks like it's set in Japan, which is cool. I'm down for a Japanese Castlevania set in Japan. We haven't really had that. I don't know Squidbit from a hole in the wall, but I'm willing to take a shot. Let's see what happens here. Hopefully we'll get to Ninja Gaiden Ragebound eventually, but there's another game ahead of it as well. So let's see what happens here. Empty Slot, Samantha's Castle. By the way, Squidbit works. Since you would not let me read the intro, you made the text go so fast, and you use cursive L's so I couldn't read the damn thing. I'm not going to go through it again. That's your punishment. Here we go, though. Samantha. Not a very Japanese name. Looks very blood-stained Curse of the Moon, though. I'm down with it. I guess that's rain. Kind of looks like rain. Yep. Cool. Wait, what? So the rumors were true, Gabrielle. The bloodthirsty of Exile has come here in search of revenge. I admire your bravery, and through all of that remains of me is a memory of a fallen warrior consumed by the flames. I will do what I can to help you. You will find me in piles of bones like this. I'll be watching you. Thanks. Okay. Oh. Oh. Sorry, puppy. Some reason I thought I could hack that. Clearly I can't. Sure. Cool so far. Oh, okay. Boy, those graphical cues aren't what they could be. Oh. Digging the soundtrack. Cool. Oh. Okay. Can't go this way? What is this? If you have enough gold, you can bet it here. Good luck. I guess I lost. Well, that's it for this game. See you guys next time. Okay, why am I just standing here? Go, go, go. Oh! That's pretty great. I like that sound effect. Like you got hit in the groin or something. Oh! Not as quick on the draw as I'd like to be. I like these sound effects. Hello? Evil Furks. In this wood, I have seen many pass yonder, but none return alive. Samantha, as fair as she is ruthless. One mistake and you too will die. Here, these Siths will help you. Good luck, stranger. Thanks. Ah! What's the button to? Oh. Ow. Darn! Not sure how am I supposed to avoid that. Oh, okay. That's how you avoid it. You in deep thought? Okay. That was, interesting. Hoo-yah! Oh. Trophy, first blood. I'll take it. Tronqueda's gold. Are these Japanese names? Tronqueda. I just thought of something. I have another game that I haven't played yet that I've been meaning to. What the hell was the name of it? It's like, sorry to interrupt. It was like a remake of an old game. I can't figure it out. They also did the Ninja Saviors. I need to look that up. Sorry, it's been bugging me for like a while now. That's not... Is that it? Ninja Savers, Return of the Warrior. Okay. So it's an in-game... But that's not the one I was looking for. The one I was looking for was Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. That's the one. I've been meaning to play it. It's like a remake of an old NES game, and I hadn't got to. Of course, I haven't redone any of these games that Natsume has brought back just a bit. Like, what were the other ones here? It doesn't show me. Well, Ninja Saviors was one of them. Oh, Wild Guns. Yeah, Wild Guns. Then it was Ninja Saviors, Pocky and Rocky Reshrined, and Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. I was hoping that their next game would be Lufia, but I don't think so. I would, you can only ask for these things so many times. But this game is kind of reminding me of that, at least the original. This guy looks kind of stubby, though. Okay, I gotta go this way. I gotta do what? I gotta believe. Da, 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 da. Hey! I was gonna say. That's such a Castlevania music transition. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. That's another one. It's so weird that they make you climb up the ladder. Shit, now I can't get up there. I wonder if the platform will refresh if I go off screen. That old NES trick. And it doesn't. Of course, why would it? Lucky guess. Why is Pyramid Head in this game? Oh! Restores 2 HP. Restores total HP. Dot dot dot. Symbol. I died. I keep wanting to press up and attack. Power. Whatever that means. It's a fun game. You know, it's very old school. They're trying to supplement it with like a story kind of thing. I don't know how I feel about that. But I guess it gives the game more value. Legend says that Onako, the silent goddess, gives the gold of the fallen to those who bow before her. Okay. You have passed her ritual. Your courage earns you the Katsu's shadow. As time passes, your curse bar will fill up. When the power bar is flashing, use this button to summon a shadow. So it's a curse? Is that all you got? I'll take it. Uh... What am I doing? What am I doing wrong? Squidbit works. Okay, this is fun. Let's figure out what we're supposed to do here. Give me a second. What are we on, level 2? Okay, he gets the power. Curse bar is full. Onako, gold, bow. Summon a shadow. Get the thing, summon the shadow. Oh, you hold the button. They did not tell me to hold the button. Thanks for that. Very helpful. Oh no, water! The deadliest of enemies. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, my nuts! Ah, my nards. Boy, they really do not want you to dilly-dally. Ah! Hmm. Uh... Hell? I mean, it's fun. This is a fun game, but I don't know. I mean, I'm enjoying it because you can tell I'm enjoying it because I'm not talking, but at the same time, it's just different enough from Castlevania or even Bloodstained for that matter, where I'm not ready for the challenges, which is to be expected of a new game. So it's less of a clone and more of like something that builds on top of what came before. These levels just feel long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I'm interested in what you guys think. Can I make that jump? Oh. Okay. Squidbit works. It would have been nice if you'd have told me what the new ability I got was. I understand that you're going for an old school game, but old school games don't have double jumps. All right? So if you're going to add that as a power that I've earned, tell me how to use it. Don't keep it a secret. Oh, you're just supposed to know. I can only assume that's what they were thinking. You're just supposed to know that that's the power up. Oh, you didn't read XYZ. You were supposed to read. Did he just croak at me? Somebody's croaking at me. Oh, knee-high water is fine, but water that I could conceivably stick my head above, that's a no-no. Graphics look nice, though. It's not much of a consolation prize, though. Okay. I think I'm starting to get the game's rhythm down. Ow. That was pure luck. Whirling shield? Whirling siths. Let's try the whirling shield. You know what this feels like? It feels like someone from the Bloodstained Curse of the Moon team didn't like the direction that the second game was going in, and so they went off on their own to make their own, like, Bloodstained Castlevania game. Because who is this Squidbit Works? I have never heard of them. And that's not unusual for indie developers. Retro is our passion. Independent, founded by solo game developer CZ Azuaga. Or CZ Azuaga. An 8-bit OST composed using Sega Mega Drives and other sound chip emulations. Since when is Sega Mega Drives an 8-bit? I mean, maybe their sound chip is 8-bit, but it doesn't... I don't know. Been in development since early 2018. Oh, that's before Bloodstained. It feels so much like that game. Almost as if they had hired this guy to work on Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Well, maybe not. 2018. I think by then Bloodstained Curse of the Moon was out. This is a very good question. May 24th, 2018. So this would have had to been in development before that. Not much before that, though. I just get that feeling because the graphics are similar, the colors are similar, the gameplay is similar. You know, it has its own ideas, for sure. That sucked. Sorry, I blinked. They don't make them like they used to, eh, Batsy? There is kind of a rhythm to the double jump, though, that sometimes I get and sometimes I don't. I would like to see other people talk about this game, though. Nobody is virtually. You know, Joe from GameSack gives so much time to Contra clones. It would be interesting to hear his take on what he thinks about this or other Castlevania likes. Not counting Bloodstained, I think he's already talked about those. If you have enough gold, you can bet it here. Good luck. Can't just press buttons willy-nilly. Thanks, I hate it. Shit. I was waiting for my curse meter to build back up. It's almost ain't worth it. There we go. Oh. I forgot. I wasted all my gold on stupid gambling. See that? That adds nothing to this game. I don't even know why it's in here. Music's alright though. Somebody messaging me. Mr. Josh is asking us, how's the music production going? Bro. I don't know if it's even worth mentioning. I had an idea for an idea, but I feel like I've lost confidence in it at all. Due to my inexperience. He was trying to explain, like, how things could go better. Not that. He was trying to teach me music, basically. And I know what he's getting. I know how you make music to come back around and complete itself. The hook brings you back, kind of thing. But I had this melody for a song I'd been working on, and it's just not. It sounded good in my head while I was at work, but I brought it home and I just wasn't feeling it. What the hell is this? What the hell? Oh, I'm just supposed to climb. What the fuck? Let's just keep pace with it. Okay. Thought I was doing well. Boy, it sucks that you get an instant death by touching the spider. That was preposterous. And I'm only on level 3. Well, there's no way I'm going to beat this game in this one session. I'm only on level 4. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh. I don't know if that was worth it. That's not Shovel Knight. I keep thinking that sound is me running out of time or life. I don't know. Instant death from knockback. Everyone's favorite. Something about just the originals doing it right the first time. And try as they might, these indies, you know, they try to have the spirit, but it just comes... I think they missed the mark as far as, like, the depth of gameplay. Because you see, I'm just on one plane here fighting these enemies. Not like in Ninja Gaiden. Where you're trying to move fast and get through the level. Maybe you have your favorite power-ups or power-ups that you think, why am I getting these instant deaths? I don't understand. Are they instant? Maybe they're not, but it feels like it. I think about both Ninja Gaiden and, let's say, Castlevania 3, or even 1. But we'll say 3. And how they just had more depth to the gameplay than a game like this does. I mean, it tries, but I don't know, something is missing. So I have to wait till that bar is full. Let's try it without our companion. When he charges, I should probably jump over him. What are you laughing at? I just can't catch... I can't catch a break, but I can't seem to, like, catch his pattern. It's like I think, as soon as I think I got it, it feels like it changes. That sound is totally Taiken from Ninja Gaiden. Yeah. Wow. This is, guys, I'm not really enjoying this like I thought I might. It's, the music isn't clicking with me. The game feels... The levels feel too long. And I don't know why that is. They're probably not. If this were Ninja Gaiden, they'd feel perfect, because he'd be running and moving faster through this. But because he goes so slow... I just feel like it takes longer to get going than it would through like a Castlevania level. And I don't know if that's because I'm trying to figure my way through it. Or if it's just because it's kind of a slower paced game. It's not bad, but I don't know. This isn't something I would pay for a boxed version of personally. You know, you buy it digitally and you say, well, it's not bad. I appreciate them trying to combine, you know, multiple NES games into one thing with a Genesis soundtrack and all that. I just think not Mighty Number 9. No, not that. I just think Shovel Knight combined elements better than this. I feel like this could be snappier. You know, when I play Cyber Shadow, it doesn't feel so slow-paced. It's enjoyable from start to finish. Of course, I haven't finished it yet. But from level... And within a level, it's enjoyable from the beginning of the level to the end of the level. Here, it's just kind of, I don't want to say dragging its feet, but they have some of these mechanics don't really amount to much. Like you get this helper guy, Shadow, on your back, and he's probably good for fighting, but the best thing he does is break down blocks. So you can get through and get an item behind it or whatever. He's not really all that useful in combat because he takes long to charge up. And that's kind of how the whole game feels. They'll give you a mechanic, and it's kind of useful in some situations, but not in others. The double jump would be ideal, but I can't get it to work all the time. The down thrust is cool, but it only affects everything right beneath you, which makes you vulnerable if you use it on enemies who take more than one hit. So it's always like a push and pull kind of thing. I just feel like for lack of a better explanation, I feel like the game is fighting me. It's fighting me to let me play it. And if you wanted to make a longer game, that's fine. But I think you should... I think either the gameplay has to speed up, or these power-ups you introduce... First of all, you have to explain what they do. Not just in the beginning, but throughout. But they have to be more integral to your playing. Like in Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, they let you switch characters on the fly, and that's useful for everything you have to do to get through the level. It could be executed a little bit better. Maybe just one button press to change the character and have them do their signature move. But I feel that works better than this, whereas everything feels like things that should take one button to use take two, or things that should be easy to do are a little bit challenging. And challenge is good, but I don't think they have the game mechanics down for this to be either a clone of something that came before or its own thing. On the other hand, some people may think I'm full of it, and, like, I don't know what I'm talking about. They enjoy the game. They don't care what I say. Great. But I'm just kind of relaying my feelings. And it's not really fair because I have a history of playing NES games. I've beaten so many, and then that sounds like a brag. It really isn't. I wasted a lot of time doing that stuff. But I'm just saying, I've gone through so many NES games that I kind of know what to expect from them and where they should innovate and where they shouldn't. And I feel like this doesn't really bring much new to the table that isn't at least done better in other games that go for this aesthetic. It's like, it's a ninja game, okay, but it's slow. Okay. You already have, and I mentioned it earlier, Shadow Warriors Reborn, is that what it's called? Shadow of the Ninja Reborn. And then you have, of course, Ninja Gaiden, but you also have Shinobi. And even Cyber Shadow. And what's that other one that by Devolver Digital? The Messenger. They're all fast. Cyber Shadow isn't even that fast, but it's still faster than this. But you made it a ninja game? You know, that's what I mean by things not clicking, you know? The idea not working in tandem with what's being presented. Now, you made him a samurai, but yeah, I mean, a samurai I'd be ideal. It's more like what's that Switch game that was re-released on Switch? Getsu Fumaden. But that's more of the pace that I think you were trying to go for. But again, maybe that's just because that came out in 1987 and this is more of a modern game. I'd expect just a little bit more modern aesthetics. Not too many. You don't need to be like a roguelite or anything. But I just need a little something more. Even though it's linear level to level, the power-up system seems inconsistent. And I don't know why. I do think Bloodstained Curse of the Moon had that issue as well, but I think it overcame that by way of those power-ups being more useful than they are in this game. And on the other hand, you have like even something that you would think to be slow, like Kabuki Quantum Fighter, is actually a fast game too. So you're fighting a lot of things trying to make a slow ninja game. I mean, you could say that like old school Shinobi was slow, but it didn't feel this slow. And I keep reiterating on speed and stuff, or lack thereof, and I don't want to make it to seem like you can't get some fun out of this. I am enjoying myself, but I don't feel like I would like to see more integration with the items and the level traversal, like in how Messenger, how like when you attack the candles in the air, it lets you do another jump, a double jump. Here, the double jump, yeah, you get it after what, level 2 or 3? 2, I guess. But it doesn't tell you, first of all, and second, it's inconsistent with its use. You can't just press the button twice any which way you want. You have to kind of do it timed, more like Shinobi, like the slow Shinobi. And I'm just at odds with this kind of presentation where you can't. It doesn't seem to know if it wants to be a slow like Shinobi or a fast Castlevania. It doesn't really do either. Castlevania only sped up when it got to, say, maybe Rondo of Blood, but for certain, like Symphony of the Night. But that's difficult to compare here. And, some people would say, well, you can't really compare this to all those other games. But I'm just trying to explain why I think it doesn't work. That's all. I don't know if they're making another game in this series. I bought the game. I do not regret buying it. I'm enjoying what I'm playing. But if they're going to move on to another action game like this, if you're gonna make a sequel, give the character a little jog. Give them the double jump from the beginning, or at least make them jump off walls or something. I don't know, something about, and this seems way off kilter, but somehow powering up in Devil May Cry, even though it's linear, works better than powering up in this game, even though it's linear. Same with like Curse of the Moon 1 and 2. And I'm not in love with the Curse of the Moon games, but I just feel like it better prepares you for what's coming ahead than this. And it's not just not telling you what powers you've gotten, it's what they can do as well. I think actually Circle of the Moon does that explanations of powers rather poorly. But it seems like it gives you multiple options to figure something out, whereas this doesn't. And I'm over-explaining myself, and we're trapped on this screen with that funky bass line, 10-second loop. I'll pick this up another time, but I think I'm full. I'm full, and I need a break. Anyway, everyone take care out there, because just looking at the news is kind of scary. And we've got a lot of pushback to do. So I'm going to end it here. My apologies that I couldn't give a more glowing review, and maybe I'm too picky. Maybe I'll come back to this in 6 months to a year and think it's a really good game, better than what I'm saying it is right now. But that's a tall order, sir. I'm getting in the groove, but I still feel like I'm dragging my feet getting through these levels. And I don't... It's not a fun feeling. Luckily, I'm not getting paid for any of this, so it's fine. Anyway, if you like or dislike my opinion, hit the like or dislike button. It doesn't matter which. Comment below if you have any different thoughts on the game. Lords of Exile. It's not bad. You know, if you're looking for a Castlevania-like, it'll do you. If you're looking for in the market for an 8-bit game with a sort of Sega Genesis soundtrack, hey, go for it. Subscribe if you would be so inclined. And nobody asked to share, so I ask to share. Share if you would. If you share it with the Squidbit Works company, I can't stop you, but I don't know. This has been out for, I think, at least a year, this game. Maybe 2. 2023, it looks like. So, if you were interested in this at all, you probably have already bought it or checked it out. But, if, you know... If not, you know, I don't know. You could take my opinion to heart, or you could not do that. Okay, we're getting awkward, so it's time to stop. I'm looking at this picture of a upcoming video of Bill Ward with his shirt off, and I don't want to look at it no more. I don't want to see it, so we're ending the stream. Thank you very much. Like I say, like, comment, subscribe, share. You know, let me know how things are going. I finally got my tax return, so I think things are pretty okay here. It could be better, but can't they always? Next time, we will definitely check out Chronicles of the Wolf. Will it be next week? Maybe. I'd like to. I feel like I'm getting back into a rhythm of enjoying these streams again, but I can't promise them to be weekly. You know. I guess I'm kind of disappointed, though. I'm more disappointed in myself that I couldn't appreciate this game more than I am in the actual game itself. A lot of people worked hard to make this work, and I think at 2018, that's about 5 years to be working on a game like this. So, you know, but it's proof positive that, at least for me, that you can't eyeball a video of a game and know that it's fun. You have to actually play it to feel it. That said, I will see you guys next time. Yeah, no music promises. Mr. Josh is, you know, I had an idea, sir, and I just couldn't make it work. Maybe tomorrow, but no promises. The stuff I'm thinking of in my head may not even be out for at kindest a year, but I think that's being generous. So, and we're in August 2025. I mean, I'm going to be an old man by the time I get to that. But we'll see. In the meantime, musically, I got a lot of stuff that I want to work on anyway. I just wanted to check this out because I'm dying here without a Castlevania. And Bloodstained doesn't come out for another year, and that's going to be a Metroidvania, not a Classicvania. I thought this might itch the Classicvania thing. It kind of does, but you can't win them all. All right. Anyway, fight oligarchy, and you know, never give up, never surrender. Actually, I don't want to use that phrase now because of who said it. It's okay. We move on to other things. If our heroes let us down, then we find new ones. If we can't find good new music, then you're not looking hard enough. I'll let you go. Bye.